Alistar and Ifrit maxed out. York minute mode. Alright, I like the deal. Batman Vengeance. You should download those because I'm going to make you play that Sprite Bug. Alright, what game are we going? Oh, wait. Is this Barbarian? Oh, it's multiples. Okay. Let's start. Go ahead and see if it's SOCOM. Bring back SOCOM. There's so much stuff that is like SOCOM now. Like, you want to be like a super realistic military game dork. I mean, look, you can do Counter-Strike or Arma, Alpha. What's the fucking one that PUBG kind of came from? Arma. Yeah, that stuff. Yeah, it's I know, and it's like it would be tough to like comparison. I mean, I'm sure back in the day, this was those people that like SOCOM were way into it, really like SOCOM. And tactical online was probably such a novelty back then. Oh, hell yeah. Awesome.
What's going on, guys? Just test fitting some parts. Oh, god damn it. Hey, how's it going? What's going on, Riley? Working on right now, I have a 1/100 Violent Custom. I'm doing it in Titans colors. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm also working on a 1/100 Rick Deja right here. Unfortunately, for both of these, all the instructions and everything are all digital. And then I'm also working on 160 Saikamu Saku, which is a big guy, and I got him down here.
Every military game back then, like, we got soldiers to tell us, how to make it real. We got the guy from Saving Private Ryan.
That's what I'm working on right here. So I've got like 7,000 projects going on at once that I need to get under control. But yeah, I have on this one most of the body, all that done. This is the legs. On him, I'm currently working on the shoulders, like side boosters. I'm trying to decide where I'm going to start. Actually, I think here in a second I'm going to do this this unboxing. So I'm going to put these aside. What I have right here actually is fucking light. What are you doing? But so it's the light, and then the base from a new company. I have a lot of 160 and I have a lot of 172, 135. I got a lot of big kits. I haven't really been able to find a hanger that's suitable for them without paying out the ass. I got this whole set from a buddy in China for $20. But we haven't opened them yet. They've just been beat up. So I figured I'd do that. So first we have the main set here. What's going on here? Oh. So let's see. And here it looks like 2 plates. Slightly different designs. These things are modular, so I guess you can kind of pick if you want that one or that one to be the bottom or top or whatnot, because they all look the same. Plastic feels really good. It's thick. It's solid. Doesn't feel like it's going to get brittle and crack on me. These are originally for Diaclone. Or, you know, like where Transformers came from. And they're all 1/60 scale. So, but yeah, I'm sure there's a connector in there, but you just say that. Yeah, all the connection points look the same. Let's see. So you got those.
Oh shit.
Okay, so that looks like the part to connect them together to make one a wall and one a floor. So seems like, yeah, that just pops on there. Wow, that's really nice. And then I take it that way, pop on there. Cool. Move this out of the way. So you got that. Next you got part popped off. Little AC units. Yeah, I'll probably go live tomorrow. Just little greeblies, things like that you can put on it. That's pretty cool. And then you got a little console with a chair, like a little ramp, a door, railings, all very nice. Plastic feels good. And then you got the crane. Same thing. It's not an actual one that actually does anything. It looks like it'll swing side to side at least. But it does look like it'll slide on it. Since I'm making a space diorama, I'll remove the crane and then put like a little grabby arm on this section. I have no idea. I'm going to go through this and then see what's up. I was supposed to be alive a lot earlier, but my daughter isn't feeling well, so she's been awake the whole time. She finally went to sleep, but I'll probably go live a lot longer tomorrow. You get various little support column things. You could do all sorts with that. They all have the little dots, so I'm assuming they just pop in there. And you can put them wherever you want. Make gantries, all that sort of stuff. And that's very cool. They have, real quick, they have a bunch of different sets. And you can modular them together and all different things. I have a whole case of these actually coming because I could get them so cheap. They have them on I found this on AliExpress originally, and they wanted like $60 for the whole, like, one kit and the LED light that goes on top. Where, like I said, I got it from my buddy from China. Shipping and all, one of them for $20. So I just bought a whole case of them, and then I'm just gonna get them shipped and make some wild dioramas. So yeah, it looks like little just connector pieces, stuff like that. And you get like a little balcony, which I'm assuming you can just stick wherever. And let's see what else you get in here. So you get little detail. Yeah, they're stickers. Yeah, little detail stickers. I'm painting all of this. I'm gonna build a tall one that'll fully fit a 160 in. But that's cool. It came with stickers. Like I said, this is originally for like your Diaclone or your, yeah, it is cool. It's for your Diaclone and your Transformers, like is what they originally are advertising it for. I'm gonna paint it and use it for Gundam, but yeah, like Diaclone, if you're not really into painting or you like want to display your Transformers, very cool. Comes with a bunch of stickers. Instructions. That's pretty much all for, and you get more of these. Pretty much all for the main little set here. And then I got the topper, which LED light base. That comes on a super nice sheet of plastic here. Oh, that's really nice. Like, I was expecting to have to build the crap out of this thing. Like, that's got all LED lights in there. It's got a little USB-C. Something right there, and it looks like some sort of wireless charger thing. Alright, man, I'll be here. I'll be here. You have a good one. So yeah, there's the roof. This also came with two support struts. So yeah, two support struts. Oh shit. This looks to be an extender, so you can raise your roof up a bit. You get, oh shit, come here. That turn on. I figure out if these come on, if I need to stick an LED in them. Got two little spotlights. Some more railing. It's all good, brother. Oh shit. So that's for something. Ah, I see. It's got some little wireless battery LEDs to go inside the spotlights. I got it. And this will go to something. I'll figure that out. USB-C cable. Attachment points. Little spot. I think these are just something you can put your. All right, all good, brother. Some little connectors that connect everything together. And then last thing that's in here. Oh, shit. It's like a little digital screen thing. That's pretty cool. It'll be cool for the diorama. Alright. Well, I'm going to try and figure out how this goes together real quick. So I take it you take one of these. Connect that together. And sure these go onto here. And then we need one up there. God damn it. I had some over there. No, that's not what that is. I'm gonna have to research what everything does on this thing. Ah, here we go. They have so many different kinds of connectors. Like, I could make one of these a floor up here with, like, here. Oh, come on. I'm going to pull this. There we go. And then I'm going to... Oh, I should have had that playing. Connect those on there. And it pretty much looks like that. Except for I don't have the little top railing on there. Or the little spotlights, but I can put those on later. Like I said, I'm going to tear this all apart and paint it anyway. So... Son of a bitch. It may not, oh. It might be this connector. I may need a different connector. Here's one. when I take it, I want to put this right here. And this right here. Boom. So, just one unit with the LED top. Yeah, I mean, I've done this little bullshit on other stuff. Yeah, this is my first time streaming. I just got 50 subscribers. I haven't been kind of messing with this off and on, but yeah. So, first time here. And I'm just streaming from my bullshit phone. I don't have anything special. But it could comfortably fit like one of my 190 scale kits, 100 scale kits. Definitely, because here. There is. Actually, he might just fit in there when he's done. His head might be hitting the top. Like I said, I have a whole nother case, so I'm going to remove this small piece and put a second one of these in and stack it way up high. So there's plenty of room in there. My plan is to use this. I have one other thing that goes with everything. Where did I put it? These are 160 scale articulated dudes. So oh shit. Are they like, oh fuck, I didn't expect that. They're tiny little fucking model kits. You got, looks like little jet packs. Teeny tiny guns. Fucking, well, teeny tiny bazookas. So yeah, I'd say comfortably fit a 1/100, 190 scale. You might squeeze a 172 in there to make it look good. Like you might be able to squeeze in a 160. But more importantly, like all the little staircases, doors, all that stuff, railings, they're all scaled 160. So you put two of these together, stack it way it kind of, it would be about up to there. You could stick anything in there. You could, and you can connect these side to side, make boxes out of them, make all kinds of shape. I'm probably going to do this. Putting two of these together will fit perfectly on my shelf when it's about up here. So I'm just going to line an entire shelf as a hanger. I'm painting this. What's not going to be fun is filling all those damn holes. I mean, a lot of them are going to get covered by the little greebles and bits and bobs and stuff like that. I'm going to have to cover the rest. Put some LEDs in some. But that's going to be fun. Anyway, here, I'm going to test out this little LED set real quick. Plug it in. All right. It's got Type C's on both sides. Okay. What's going on here? Oh, I might have to get some translations from my Chinese friend. Or actually look at the instructions. That might have helped. Alright, so SBLO1 blah 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 lighting system. So yeah, it's magnetic lighting. Alright, it's just for those though. Let's see, power on off. Oh. Alright. Ah! Finicky. Yeah, I got a VR. I have the MetaQuest 2. My son wants to get the 3. Sweet. So yeah, there's it. It's lit up. No hassle, no having to. So people that don't want to run all these LEDs themselves and shit. There's a. Oh. Something's finicky here. Maybe if we change it over here. Give it a second. I found one negative, I guess. This is a... Everything? There it goes. There's a shit wire in there somewhere. I mean, I guess if they... It is Chinese after all, but... There's the lighting. No hassle, like I literally just pulled it out of the box and plugged it in. Except for pushing that. The button feels cheap. The button feels very cheap. Where are they? But yeah, like... You're supposed to just put your little things up here. I dig it. I dig it a lot. Definitely not worth the $60 or whatever it is for this full little shindig on AliExpress. But $20? Fuck yeah, I'm happy as shit I got it. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Oh, I get it. And that's just a place you can stick your little magnet when you're not using it. Because these lights that go here use the magnet to turn on. Heck yeah. And so yeah, we got our little dudes. One of the smallest little kits I've ever seen. And yeah. So yeah, there we go. And shit like the little stairway there. Where's my clippers? Just pop that out. And you can just pop it in there. Very cool. My plan is to stick, where did I have it over here? I've got from some other hangers this little control box. It's got seats in it and stuff. I plan to mount it up here somewhere. And then I've got other stuff, cranes. I have a whole other hanger that's 1/100 scale, but I don't have one for 160. So this is gonna be nice. I just have to wait. For the other others to get here, which are being slow boated. So it'll take a while. If I have time, I might. Let's see. And then that could just go here, across there, wherever you wanted to put it. Very cool. You can have your kit standing there. He'd be down here somewhere. So yeah, comes with that, stickers, all that goodness. Oh shit. But $20 couldn't be beat. Now, like I said, they're not going to be $20 for everybody. Very fortunate, but I know a website that's going to start carrying them. I'll have them at least much cheaper than what AliExpress has them for. And I'm definitely going to have to glue things down. There we go. It's a little touchy. Well, get it figured out. Got like a little computer screen here. It doesn't really fit in those things. Oh, I guess you would use it. And like this thing. Yeah. Cool, cool. Ew. Anyway, I'm going to put this up. And then I'm going to start work on putting together one of these kits. Unplug that. Plug. Right back in. There we go. Some more light. As you can see, my desk is kind of a mess, but it goes all the way around. So many projects going on. Never enough time. Yeah, I'm very happy with these purchases. If anybody's looking, Transformers, Gundams, anything like that. Like, you could even get away with using oh, those steps are really big. Hold on, I got some. Yeah. So you could see quite a bit of difference. Those are 1/100. You could get away with 144 with those steps. That's 160, quite a bit bigger. So, but the rest of that, you could get away with that with 1/100 and 190 and stuff pretty easily. Get some of these cheap kits here. They come with their own little guardrails that will be 1/100, or you can cut them down and use them for 144. And just so you can see that size difference. It's a 160 guardrail versus 144. But yeah, the SIB kits from Liberty Link Systems. I dig them. Alright, give me just a second. Actually, that fucking light, I hate that light. Let's see here. I gotta put together. I'm assuming this goes the other way. Yeah, I'll have to see which way this goes. The one thing I gotta do is level that out. You can see there. It's a little off. So I'm gonna pick on the vent. I'm gonna hit this real quick. I'm using, if I can find it. My daughter was messing with my paints again. Weapon Gray. This is by Archerette. Box like that. Archerette. This is deep blue. Stuff's amazing. Slacker. It's not cheap. But this bottle will give you 5 of these when you thin it down. If you're good about it. Maybe even more. I've got a whole giant box of this stuff. It's amazing. So anyway, I'm going to hit these real quick. Weapons Gray. Alright. Got the brush. It's a mess. It's been used a million. And I need to clean it. And I got 2 parts I want to put together. I want to spray it real quick. All right. Level those out a lot. There we go. Much better. That one's ready. That one's bad. I was definitely stoned when I painted that. Okay, hit it real quick. Alright. Got those leveled out. This lacquer cures quick. Those will be ready real fast. Here's the side with kind of a booster on. So it goes like so. And then we put this side on the bottom. So there we go. This goes that way. Yep, it goes that way. It goes there. Couple screws go in there. That makes this part. That's where the foot goes. Which I have somewhere in pieces in here. But so after that, I believe we put this back. That goes on there like that. And then I got a little piece that goes on the back there. And these they'll go like that. I don't want to glue anything yet, because I still got lots of little details in there I got to hand paint. Damn it. And then let's see if I can get it. Oh, damn it. Pull that out. And this is going to go on this side. And then this. That's the foot. This is a very annoying foot to put together. And the back. That's annoying. Oh, I forgot to. Yeah, I forgot something. Oh well. This has got a weird leg to it. So yeah. Maybe one thing though. Yeah, this goes on that side. And this one goes on that side. I might fix that. I don't know if I don't like that. If I like that connection back there. I may need to color this that gray so it wraps around. That's probably what I'll do. That's such a weird connection. piece I haven't painted yet goes there. Yeah. That's a shit design. But oh well. What the fuck is that? Where did that come from? I haven't been fucking painting with shit. I'll clean. Best cleaner in the world for cleaning up your Gunpla. Dusting, cleaning up panel liners, anything you can think of. Zippo fluid. Alright, so that's how that goes together. I gotta finish these pieces here. And I gotta remask because I'm not excited about that right there. I'm gonna have to cover that and paint that. At least that's not a difficult mask. It's just along here. So I'll need to do that and then finish these pieces. I've got tons of masking to do on this guy. As you can see, I've let the mask sit there for too long. It's just been sitting there. But yeah, that's the arm for the 160 Zaku. I gotta go in and put the max dots and all the other layers that go into that one. So that's a more complicated paint job than the others. Over here wise, there's this 160 dude I need to put together. This goes under the booster. I gotta paint the inside of those. And it's a virulent. So the arm sticks off way over here. And it has like a big claw arm that comes down. The arm is going to be a pain in the ass to paint. This is from Hammercat. It's 100. As you can see, I'm painting it in Titan's colors. I gotta do these. I gotta paint these that go in there. I built their 144 New Zeal kit, which is massive, and it was a complete piece of shit. And I hated almost like every moment of that kit. Like, I'm even scared to touch it. This is actually the shoulder joint. And this kit's much, much better. I actually started it before I even got the New Zeal. But actually, it was so smooth, I was bored with it. So I kind of put it away. Haven't touched it. But now, I'm finally going back to it. So that's the shoulder. The arm will come down here. That'll fold down like that. And this will come off the shoulder like that. So the arm will come down in between these. It's such a weird design. It's so cool. I have the head done, but I've broken the V-fins off of it like 5 fucking times over the last 2 years. I've somehow managed to fix it every time. So I just have that put away for now, so I don't fuck it up again. I have a bad habit of doing that. So it's safe, put away, dust free until I'm ready to use it. I have this out because I've been using it a lot more. I have a whole cabinets to keep this stuff in, to keep it from getting dusty or anything. Here's the Rick Deja chest. So it's gonna go like that. And then there is this piece. This goes in here. And then that up here. And that kind of connects together. Like that. The only thing I've panel lined so far are those vents, because I wasn't sure if I wanted to chrome them out or leave them yellow. I think I'm going to leave them yellow. But there goes there. So much crap in here. Where's my other feet? There it is. This connects there. And it connects on there like that. None of this, yeah, like none of this down here. It's just been glossed. It's not been panel lined or anything. This one gives me a pain. So I may permanently glue it in. See? Yeah, that's annoying. Not the best engineered kit. But that's what you get. Yeah, there'd be the... It'll be much better in the thing, but there's that. And this goes there. And then on the back. Shit. Fucking hate this thing. Goes on the back. It'll look sick when it's all together and actually glued together. It's been kind of a nightmare. Otherwise, that's the Rick Deja. And this guy, I still gotta paint all these little arm rockets. I've already painted that, masked it. Painted that. It's supposed to sit like that, so the bright side will be up. I gotta mask that. I gotta do that. I got too much to do. But it's fun doing it. I gotta decide what my job to do next is. Honestly, I wonder what goes in there. It's gonna look a lot better when that's painted gray. Honestly, I need to do a lot of painting, which is all behind me, and masking. So one thing, at least where I go to bed, I'll mask these. Which, I gotta find my damn masking tape. I think I put it up, but I'm not entirely sure.
like on the other side of time.
Alright. All kinds of masking tape. This is actually car masking tape made by them. It's the same factory that makes a lot of Tamiya tape. Same factory, pretty much. This stuff isn't as good when it's cut into small pieces. It doesn't like to stick the best, as you can see. It also doesn't like to come off the best. But it's not bad. And then the cheapo Chinese stuff's terrible. It's great as filler, but it's not what you want to edge with. That I use primarily to mask like my panel line edges. As you can see, I got one that's almost gone. Just got some hair on it. But yeah, that'd be my primary mask on there. I actually don't think this was the masking tapes I was using. I actually think my daughter stole the ones I was using. She's really bad about that. I will look. As you can see, I got lots of masking tape. Liquid masking pen. This is all this orange is shit, to be honest with you. And then I got pre-cut masking tapes for camo and stuff, which I never use. Which I'll try and make myself use on the next kit, which I think this tape here will be good enough. So just get my tape. The key to masking that I have found is good magnification and having a good sight. Like, don't mask it if you're kind of fuzzy at it, if you're not sure if you're getting exact. Good sharp edge. Good magnification. So I'm just going to take it. I want to mask that open. I got a slight curve on this panel.
Jump on the track with the hardcore hustle. With the bus load of niggas, this time we brought y'all muscle. Watch out the one to uplift post and it's confirmed. So tonight this bang is half enemies to the sojourn. Who rushes in head first with the full force of a ram? So the source of the verse rehearses the course of a jam. Went to hell and back. So never selling.
See, I'm really bad. I just rip it with my hands. Come in. Gonna match up shapes. Shouldn't do what I do. Should cut it properly with scissors, which I do not do. God dang it. We'll flip sides. I don't like that masking edge. Oh, my bad. There's something on this damn masking tape. I don't like it. Oh, it's actually a miscolor on the thing. That's not my... Anyway. So get a good edge. And I'm going to come in with my extra cheap shit. The Mang Tai tape. This shit doesn't hold worth a damn. Oh, excuse my language. I'll put that on there. Mang Tai tape. Got it nice and taped off. Next thing I'm going to do, pop one of these bad boys. Oh, dang it. These are awesome. Just like little medical gauze for doing cleanup. Take it. Get nice and wet. And I'm just going to clean up the area I'm about to paint. Just to ensure. Give that time to dry. We'll move on to the next one. Oh, dang it. Remember, I have a curve on this one. I'm just going to try and get as much of the curve as I safely can. Just let the rest right off. Get another piece. Catch that edge. Boom. Make sure all my edges are clean. Again, having super magnified glasses help a ton. Even when I have it all the way back from my face, so I have it on camera, I can still see it perfectly fine. Now, I'm just going to cover extra space so I don't accidentally get any overspray. And just to be safe, I'll cover this extra bit. I don't want to get too cocky. So boom. All masked up. Moving on to the next. Let's get these little spaces here cleaned up, covered up, whatever. Boom. Alright, now we can match that to that. So those match together. Oh, one last thing is I'm going to cover that up there. I'm not super worried about it. Let's turn that up.
So nasty that it's probably somewhat of a travesty. Having you then he told the people you can call me your majesty. Keep your battery charged. You know it won't stick, yo. And it's not his fault you kick slow. Should've let your trick hold, chick hold your sick glow. Plus nobody couldn't do nothing once he let the brick go. And you know I know that's a bunch of snow. The beat is so butter. Beat the slow gutter as he uttered the calm flow. Don't talk about my mom, yo. Sometimes you rhyme quick, sometimes you rhyme slow, or vice versa. Whip up a slice of nice first pie, hit it on the first try, villain. The worst guy, spot hot tracks like spot a pair of fat asses. Shots of the scotch from out the square shot glasses. And he won't stop till he got the masses. Show 'em what they know not to flows of hot molasses. Do it like the robot to head spin to boogaloo. Took a few minutes to convince the average boogaloo. It's ugly, like look at you, it's a damn shame. Just remember all caps when you spell the man's name. Like you go it like a poet, like baby doll. I bet she tried to say she gave me her all. She played ball. All bets off, the villain got the dice rigged. And they say he accosted the man with the slice wig. Allegedly, the investigation is still ongoing. In this investigation, he got the best con flowing.
Don't even remember. Cold gray? Cold gray? I don't know what happened there. Oh, brushy brush. And one other thing, before you hit your stuff with paint, double check your edges of your tape. Turn that on. Check all that thing out. Boom. Now, those will line up better. Like I said, these are weird ass legs. Oh man, what time is it? Two. Maybe I can turn you around. Do some painting here. That's the paint booth. Got some hefty use. Take off the old paper. And look for your new paper. That's what I do. Keep it nice and homey. What I really need to do before these masks completely peel off is I need to come in and max dot these. Max dotting is a process of like putting chromatic dots all over your paint job underneath the main coat. It gives a lot more depth to your paint. An example would be, let's see, that's flat. There's no depth to that. That's just flat paint on primer. Ew. That and this isn't even matte coated yet. It still has a gloss coat on. All that has max dots and shading underneath the paint. And it just gives a lot more depth to everything. But it takes a lot more work. Which is why I don't do it to every kit. What the hell? Seriously does not like to stay on. And we'll leave it off until we get the head. Damn it. Sorry about that. Give me just a second. Okay. Anyway. Alright. So, I need to do that process. Where the fuck is this camera? On there. So, I'm going to come in. First color I'm going to do is Archer. This is Ferrari red or Italian red. Italian red is Ferrari red, basically. It looks like Ferrari red, so we're going to pop Ferrari red. Make sure my stuff's sprayed out. Turn on my hood. try this out. Come in. A little paint. Get some of my super cheapo gloves. I've got like black nitrate gloves too. These are super duper cheap and good for when you're painting. To be honest, most of the time I don't even wear them. Put those on. Get them apart. See where we're at. I need to tighten this. Get it on the spot. Shit. Alright, here we go. And I can suffer a little bit. Bring it up here. Make sure it works. Here, I'm just gonna put little dots randomly. On these spots. Gonna get a lot of red, but that's fine. These I'm painting a different color that the spots don't really affect, so we're gonna leave it off of those. Got the same thing, the other forearm. Make sure all of my masking is down. Nice and tight. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. 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 I gotta debate whether I'm doing the inside of these. I guess oh shit, that's the one I already did. Make sure your stuff is stuck down. Boom, boom, boom. One more to do. Right here. Go. Last thing I'm do same little detail on these pieces. Got 2 of these to paint. So we're going to come in and dot it out. Come in, dot it out. Alright, so now those have dots on them. For red, we gotta clear it. I put a little too much red in there. And I gotta do the same. If I can find it. I hate when my daughter messes with my shit. Just a moment. I'm gonna find a particular paint. That's not where it should be. Oh, here it is. You can barely tell. But it's that good. Take my red, go back. My blue. Put a little bit in there. It's all good. And I'm just basically doing the same thing. Putting blue dots randomly. I can put them over the red dot, next to the red dot. Random dots. Boom. Now, there's other methods where instead of doing like dots, you can paint like whole sections of like colors. I've seen that. That is doable. I've tried it before on another kit. Boom. 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 I gotta do these 4 little piston ring things. Boom, boom, boom. Another one. Boom, boom, boom. Got those 2. I got 2 more. Got the red dots. Come on, you stupid phone. Fucking retarded. Anyway. Blue. I think that's all of them. I got everything. Yeah, it's like everything. Man, I put like no glue in there. This stuff goes so long. That's ridiculous. I've had that blue for so long. Cleaning out my foot of my paint. Center. Bubble that bad boy. And then take one of my kind of used Q-tips. That's like clean panel lining with. And just go scrub the inside of that thing. And then spray it out. And the corner was clean. Alright, final color. Orange yellow. I'm about out of this yellow. I thought I only had one type of yellow, which was a Gundam yellow, but apparently I had a different type of yellow. And I started using it in a bunch of kits, and now I'm basically out. So I'm going to have to order another one. Thankfully, you don't need a lot. I'm just going to come in, do the same thing. This yellow is kind of thin, so I'm just putting big old splotches. Now that wasn't very good. Didn't fill those in. That's more what I want. So there we go. We're all yellowed up. Ready to go. Oh, I do need to paint the inside of these eventually. I've been sitting up here for a while. Anyway, go back to what I was doing. Do the same to these. Yellow dots. Same to this. Random yellow dots. And you just keep that up. And you can do, like, I stopped at red, blue, yellow. You could easily add in green. Like, there's no issues in doing that. Like, I just don't have a green out right now, but I didn't care about it. Actually, did I use green? I don't remember if I did or not. No, I don't think I did. No. Red, yellow, blue. Last one I neon green, that was an acrylic, not lacquer. I was having to switch out what I was using in my brush. It was such a nightmare. Alright. I think I got all that. I just need to get these little piston rings again. I don't think I got all of them. This yellow's so thin. I thinned it out a lot. No biggie, this spot's gonna be pretty hidden. Alright. Yeah, got all that. Pretty much everything's been dotted now. We can use the rest of my paint on these guys. I'm going to paint the inside of these. This is going to be the first coat. I'm just getting the inside of these vents. And then I'll mask it, and then I'll paint everything else. That dry. Oh, got all that dotted. I don't know how much further I would go tonight. Oh man. So the next step for these, you kind of need to make a decision. I see enough of my original highlight through. Like that one you can see. That one you can see. That one you can barely see. That one might be alright though. Let's get judged how much shadow around this, how much highlight in the center, and how much max dotting is seen. These little tiny spots are hard to do. They get taken at. And sometimes you just go, so like I don't see any highlight left in that. So, see a little bit in there. I'll go back and re-highlight those a little bit. Maybe reshadow around this a little bit. And just get these perfect. And then I'm going to hit them with the gray. And the white, I tint with clear yellow, but gray I left. I didn't use any tinting, so. Oh, neat. What time is it? Let's see, it's pretty late. Alright, well, I'm gonna call it. I appreciate everybody who came in and joined. And a few likes. This is the very first stream. It's been fun though. Appreciate it.